Hi, the Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com and Loy Machedo TV. Today I'm going to give you the movie review of The Fast and Furious 6. Now, I happen to notice some people on Facebook, very accomplished, very artistic, really beautiful people saying, Fast and Furious is amazing. Oh my God, yeah, I got an orgasm when I saw it. Oof. Well, let me tell you, those people who say Fast and Furious 6 is amazing, they are stupid. They are intellectually deprived. They are illogically placed on this planet because Fast and Furious was sick, stupid, and silly. Let me tell you why. Now, just imagine this. Just imagine. You have to, it's like I'm telling you, you have to jump across a bridge that's 100 meters across. Okay? And you have to do this while standing on a self-driven car that's moving at 200 kilometers an hour. And you have to save your girlfriend who's coming from the opposite side at 200 kilometers an hour. And she is going to jump and you are going to jump. Both of you are going to jump together at the same time at 200 kilometers this way and 200 kilometers this way. And you have to save her while being in midair. Like, oh, you're floating midair. You have to catch her. Not only catch her, you have to use your force to push her to the other side. And you also have to land on top of another car. And at the same time, you have to save her, save yourself, not having a single scratch, not having a broken bone, and you have to survive. That is the first one. Okay? Did you find this sensible? Does it make sense? Okay. Let's assume you can do that. And now question 2. Imagine this. You have this big, huge B-52 bomber the size of a dinosaur. Okay? It's coming and landing down in United States soil. Now, US that can spot planes in Iran, small, minute spy gadgets from a distance of 1 billion miles, they cannot, they did not spot this B-52 bomber, okay? And the best part is, this B-52 bomber lands down, which is Russian, and then you have the heroes that come to save the day. Yeah! So what they do is, 3 cars with 3 cables, they pull this B-52 bomber down, and this plane is actually not going up, okay? And a plane that can, bomber that can lift 10 military tanks that can take up this weight, they can't take the weight of 3 cars and go up. And then you get all the heroes and villains fighting with each other, doing death-defying stunts, and only the villains die. None of the heroes die. None. And then the climax, you get Vin Diesel, who even after the plane crashes, the explosion that takes place, everything is destroyed. But then, yeah, he comes out, he comes out with his car through the cockpit, through the metal, through the wall, through everything. He comes and the car falls on, flips, 15 times. It escapes everything. And then everyone knows Vin Diesel is dead. Boo! But then before you know it, he did it again. He came out without any scratch. Okay, a few scratches here and there. Wow. Can you believe that actually happens? They destroyed a B-52 bomber, and the best part was, almost for 15-20 minutes, this action scene is going on. These cars are going at like 200 miles an hour, and or 200 kilometers an hour, and the highway, the runway just never ends. It just keeps going on and on and on. And to top it all, then you have no military guys, nobody who comes to see what is going on. All this fire, all this commotion, no, nobody is interested. No, because it's Fast and Furious. And if you thought that also was not silly, consider this. These guys are going to commit a heist. Okay, they're going to commit, save the world kind of thing. So they have taken refuge in a building that is under construction. So they have kept all the equipment, everything there. Okay. But this is what surprises me. They also have a Pepsi vending machine, and they also have another vending machine where you can get snacks and everything else. Wow. How amazing. Is that impressive? And if you didn't find that impressive, let me tell you a few other. The first one is, Vin Diesel, for some strange reason, can't even pronounce the words properly. He's always like, it's as if he has a drinking problem or a drugs problem. So Vin Diesel has lost his charm. Then you have Dwayne The Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I mean, he's walking like this. He's walking as if, there's so much of muscle that he can't put his arm down. He's bloated with steroids so much. It doesn't look normal. I mean, okay, it looks nice, but walking like this, how stupid can you get here? And then you have this scene where Paul Walker and Vin Diesel, they're driving. Okay, in the beginning of the movie, they're driving. But when the camera moves at the top, it looks like 2 toy cars are moving around. This Matchbox cars. It didn't even look real. And what is the reason they were racing at death-defying speed? Well, his wife is pregnant and she has to give birth to a baby. Oh, so serious. My goodness. Okay. Then you have Dwayne's method of questioning the prisoner. He's a muscular guy, so he goes to question this muscular guy. And how does he question him? He beats him up, breaks the whole room down. And then you begin to wonder, is it humanly possible that an American cop can go to a British law enforcement agency, break up the whole office, do everything, and get away with it? Then you begin to realize, yeah, he's American. After all, badass Americans can do whatever they like in whichever country. Yeah, yeah. Then you have the beginning scene, the first scene in London, where all the cops, all the police, everybody else has come down to this one spot. Lights are blaring, and there's so much of noise outside. And the villain apparently doesn't notice this. And even if he notices this, the entire law enforcement agency waits for this bad guy to go inside and be sure that it is the bad guy. It is a bad guy. Only then they decide, oh, now we have to go in by the time he goes out. Wasn't that a bit stupid? And then you also have all the Fast and Furious cars looking like girly toy cars. And in the middle of the movie, I could not believe it. People went to sleep. You have Vin Diesel and Michael Rodriguez have a very emotional discussion. And then you have Luke Evans. He comes and they are going to have this talk. It was so boring, it put half the people to sleep. And finally, last and not the least, okay, this is a question which I wonder. Now, Luke Evans is the villain. He is arrested and taken to this military base. Now, he wants to escape. So what he does is he tells Vin Diesel that I have your sister and I have her baby. As if Vin Diesel did not know that this bad guy is going to catch them. That's the first funny thing. And then, in order to free him, Rock suddenly takes the gun and puts it on this military guy's head and says, put it all down. And this guy says, okay, put it down. And the villain and these bad guys walk away. The military guys, what they do is, oh, okay, fine, let's go back to work. And they all go back to work. And the only people who chase them are our heroes. So, do you see any potholes in the script, or is it just me? You had Lethal Weapon 1, which was great. Lethal Weapon 4 sucked. Die Hard Part 1 was a phenomenon. Die Hard Part 4 was stupid. And Die Hard Part 5 is even worse. Superman Part 1 was great. Rocky Part 1 was great. The rest of all these franchises were stupid. You have Rambo, Conan the Destroyer, Ghostbusters, Terminator. I mean, all of them. Part 1 was always great. The sequels are very tough. So why is it that Hollywood doesn't seem to realize this? Why are you doing this mistake over and over again? Why don't you stop it? It's becoming sick. It's becoming stupid. And then over that you have all these so-called intelligent people trying to portray themselves as classy, saying, oh, Fast and Furious was wow. Fast and Furious was stupid, was sick, was silly, and sinister. I would not recommend it to even my hated enemy. Please, save your money. Do not go and watch this pathetic movie, because if you ask me, I gave this movie a 1 out of 10. The only reason I gave it 1 out of 10 is because in the end, I just saw Jason Statham and that was okay, at least worth it. So overall, this is my opinion on the most pathetic movie of the year, Fast and Furious, which sucked big time. Please do not waste your money, save your money, and do yourself a favor. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now.